What's going on? You right where you need to be. It's Billy G. Hey man, had to drop a video today on this. This is crazy. This is a 10-year-old story, probably older than that. Don't quote me on that. But man, y'all gotta see. This is about the Baltimore gang leader. He was part of the BG, Black Gorilla Stone. I don't want to quote y'all boys wrong. I know y'all put in work in y'all lifestyle, you feel me? So I don't want to quote y'all boys wrong. Well, we're gonna say BG. He a part of that family. And he got 4 inmates pregnant. I was telling my peoples about this story. So I was like, man, I gotta just do a YouTube video. Why not? Just go on and drop a video. Let's just go over a little news clip. And I'm gonna give my opinion on how he probably did that. You know what I mean? Let's get to it.
Recent memory.
That's right. We got 2 inmates, 5 correctional officers, and another state employee charged in connection with the scandal in which the Black Gorilla Family street gang took over the Baltimore City Detention Center.
ABC 2 News' Christian Schaefer has that story from the newsroom tonight.
Yeah, well, Jamie and Kelly, opening statements came today in federal court in Baltimore. Tavon White, the Bushman, or leader of the Black Gorilla family inside the Baltimore City Detention Center, will be the government's key witness in this case against those 8 defendants. Prosecutors say members of the Black Gorilla family street gang used sex and money to co-opt correctional officers, convincing them to smuggle drugs and cell phones into the Baltimore City Detention Center. In all, investigators charged 17 inmates and 27 correctional officers in connection with the scandal. Most have taken plea deals. The trial that started...
Hey, man, it's a reaction video. 27 officers. That's crazy. That's crazy. This, if they wouldn't have caught, we would have never believed this if somebody just told you on the street about this.
Today is for the 8 who did not. 2 inmates, 5 correctional officers, and a jail kitchen worker.
There were things that went on where you'd scratch your head a little bit and say, this doesn't seem to add up. You just saw a lot of lax treatment of some of the prisoners.
Attorney Tom Moronic is not involved in the trial, but he's represented dozens of clients who spent time inside BCDC.
The rumor was that Tavon White and the Black Gorilla family were sort of running the jail in some capacity.
He wasn't surprised when the scandal broke, but shocked by how deep the corruption ran. BGF leader Tavon White fathered 5 children with 4 separate correctional officers.
To find out it was as bad as it was, that women had his name tattooed on them, that he had children with these women.
Bro, the women had tagged this man's name. He is the Riz God. This is one of the, look, it is multiple Riz guys. I'm getting there. The people got to deem you the Riz God. You feel me? He's hey man, he's the Riz guy for shit show.
It was just really the inmates running the asylum.
Now, White will be the star witness for the prosecution. In return, he'll get 12 years on the federal charges, but he's already serving 20 on state charges. And the sentences will run concurrently, so the deal in federal court won't add any more time behind bars. Meanwhile, there have been changes inside the Baltimore City Detention Center. A system for detecting cell phones has been added. There are more frequent and stricter searches of the cells where the inmates live, and a system with more than 200 high-definition cameras has been added.
When you look around carefully, you see it. The cameras are the big thing. And the cameras are sort of like a casino. They're the eye in the sky. They're there to monitor the employees, not per se the inmates as much.
Now, attorneys for those defendants are saying that Tavon White can be expected to lie about their clients if it's in his best interest. That trial is expected to take 2 months, and we'll have much more on the changes that have taken place inside BCDC in the past 18 months on our website, abc2news.com. Live in the newsroom, Christian Schaefer, ABC 2 News.
Man, like I said, if you just heard that story off the street from just a regular Joe Blow, you wouldn't believe it. But then in a way, you probably would, because, I mean, he had all the mixtures of what it would take to pull that off. One guard, okay. Four guards. It's crazy. 4 guards. So, man, that's what I'm telling y'all, man. For him to do that, he had to make sure everything. He had money, he had power, he had charisma. He had what they needed, man. And he had them involved also. That's another thing. He also had them involved. He got them a part of the operation. He made them feel important. You know what I mean? Rent Powder was paid doing better than what free men were doing. He gave them something different. You know? So, hey, man, the mind. It's the most powerful weapon God has given us. We can do many things, more than just with women. Women just let you know what you're doing right. It's right if you're in a dominant position with them, and they following you, and you got a place to take them. Give them before you try to make people follow you. Test it out on you. You know what I mean? Test it out on you, and you get far with it, so you can be a representation of what you want them to be, and that'll be motivation. That was smooth. He could have did a lot of things. God chose. That's what he was meant to do. You know, Baltimore. It's crazy. It's a crazy city, and you do become part of your environment. Interesting story. Had to do it. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's free. You with the Spilly G. Come on, man. Stay up the big way, man. We in there.